Hey guys, how you doing? Dave here. We've made a lot of desserts on this show, but we have never made an orange chiffon cake. We're going to try that today. And because the cake is light and airy, it's just going to be wonderful because of that meringue base. So let me show you how to make this. So the first step here is to separate the yolks from the whites. Now I'm using an egg separator here, but you could use a couple of different techniques. You could use your flopping them back and forth in your hand. Sometimes that works, or just crack it and from one half of the shell into the other. That works too. But the main point is don't get any of the yolk in the white, because we're going to whip this white up. And if you get yolk in there, it won't whip properly. So I'm just going to set my yolk aside in this bowl. Next, we're going to add a 1/4 cup of white granulated sugar to our yolks. Grab up our whisk and mix this until you get a nice pale yellow color. Then we're going to add in 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil, the zest from half an orange, and the trick is not to go too deep here into the orange or it'll be bitter, so you just want the outside of the orange, the peel. And seeing I've zested this orange, I'm going to go ahead and cut it in half and extract the juices. Okay, this is a big orange and this works out just about perfect because you need 2/3 of a cup of orange juice. So orange juice into the bowl. Once again, a whisking we will go until you get a fairly homogeneous mixture here. And does this ever smell good? I can just smell that orange shining through. Something like this. Then we're going to sift in 3/4 of a cup plus 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, and half a tablespoon of baking powder. Question for you guys out there, what is the difference between baking powder and baking soda? Maybe you can drop us a line in the comment section and let us know. And once again, give this a whisk until everything comes together. Just like this, smooth, lump-free, and silky. Okay, we'll just set this aside. Okay, let's work on our egg whites. And what I'm going to do is take the electric mixer and just beat this until it becomes bubbly and foamy. Okay, now that it's become bubbly and foamy, which has taken about a minute, we're going to gradually add in some sugar and continue to whip. What you want here is for it to double in volume and get some fairly stiff peaks, something like this, and this will take you about 5 minutes on high. Alright, now what we're going to do is take half of our meringue mixture here and add it to the other, and just take a spatula and fold it together. This is really a nice, light, airy mixture. Oh, and some of you might be wondering about grams, and I'll do all the gram conversion in the captions below. Okay, let's add the other half here. And once again, fold it together. And again, you want a kind of a fairly homogeneous mixture here. Okay, now we're just going to go ahead and pour our mixture into our cone pan. You just pour it into one place. You really don't have to use one of these. It just makes life a whole lot easier getting it out. You could also use a round pan lined with some parchment paper. Give this a little tap down just to even things out. Then we're going to get this into a 325 degree Fahrenheit, 160 Celsius oven to bake. While the cake is baking, I'm going to make the super yummy yet simple glaze by combining half a cup of confectioner sugar with about a tablespoon of orange juice. That doesn't look like enough, so I'm going to add a little bit more. Take my whisk. And of course you can adjust it accordingly. If you find it's too runny, add a bit more sugar. If it's not runny enough, add some more OJ. But this is good for me. After about 40 minutes, our cake is done beautifully, so we're just going to flip this over and let it cool completely. Now, I should mention that this pan kind of has the cool little feet on it, and if your pan doesn't have that, you can simply use a wire wrap and flip it over on that. Now the cake is cool completely. I'm just going to run a knife around the edges just to loosen it up. And in theory, it should just slide right off of there. Lift it out. As you can see here, I've just trimmed off some of the edges just to make it real pretty. And I should mention this makes a perfect 7-inch cake. So we'll just go ahead and drizzle some of this delicious goodness over the top. This is going to be so good. And there you have it, guys, our simply delicious chiffon cake. Look at this, guys. It looks so darn yummy. Okay, let's give this a taste. This is so good, guys. It's light, airy, bit of crumble to it. The orange just shines through. Simply delicious. The king of cakes. I could eat this every night. Gotta make this. For the full scoop on this recipe and many more dessert recipes, head on over to cookandshare.com. All kinds of great stuff over there. Give us the thumbs up and most of all, subscribe. Thanks for watching and catch you next time.